Hey. So it's lunchtime. I'm working from home, but it's lunchtime, so I thought I would do my makeup because I didn't do it this morning. So, it's Full Face Friday. Get your mind off the gutter. Do you even see this bracelet though? I'm feeling very Disney today because I have in these earrings that remind me of Belle with the rose. And then I have on the mermaid bracelet that reminds me of Ariel. Yeah, that's the story of my life. Okay, so full face means I haven't done a single thing other than skincare. Hey Vicky! Every day I put this Younique serum on my lips. It is what allows me to wear matte liquid lipstick and have it not look all crappy with dry, cracked lips, everything else. I put this on every single morning. Usually you just don't see it. My skin tone is oily, so here's some extra steps I take for oily skin. This is my setting spray. I put it all over my face, and then I do my primer. So I do a couple extra steps just to avoid me getting oily, but I want the products anyway, so I might as well be getting the most uses as I can for them. Literally pea-size amount that I just kind of dot everywhere. This is the primer. This is going to fill in any lines. It's going to make my makeup look smoother. Okay. I'm super red, y'all. Every time I touch it, I get even more red. Okay, so then, because I'm usually in a hurry in the mornings, I don't want to let this primer set 3 to 5 minutes. So I just spray some setting spray back on it. Good morning, Tracy. I guess it's afternoon. I'm working from home, but on my lunch. So then I just kind of let that dry for a second. And while this is still on there, I do my hottie. These are steps that I do every day, usually before I jump on live. This is like my background stuff. This is a lip plumper and fantastic. It has peppermint in it, so it's a little tingly but not burning. But what it'll do is get my lips ready for that lipstick so that the lips look really plump. Okay, so we just let that set for a minute. And I did put the setting spray, so I probably don't need to let it set as long as what I would normally. I am going to use my foundation that you guys can't get. I'm really sorry, but last month, whenever the liquid was on sale, I used all of mine. Forgot to buy it when it was on sale, but that's okay because typically speaking, I don't buy things when they're on sale. Because if they're on sale, I can't use my free makeup towards them. So I like to use my free makeup on full price items so that I get it completely free instead of just at a discount, right? I don't know. It's just how I roll. But my stick foundation is my life right now. I love it. There's like 3 shades available, and my shade is not one of them. Lighter than me. There's only one lighter than me that I think is available, which I was kind of shocked to see the other day. But the coverage of this is a full coverage. You guys, it's so fantastic and so easy. And then this kabuki brush makes it like amazing. I try to just do half. I should have only put it on half, but I want to show you guys because it's so fantastic, the coverage of it. Okay. Because you see how up here where it's red and splotchy, over here it's not. That's this foundation, you guys. It is just fantastic. You didn't miss me this morning. I actually got up, got my coffee, and then I've been working all morning. And then I decided to start a load of laundry and do my makeup. I don't know why, because I'm not going anywhere. I did open my windows. Oh gosh, you guys, this was like a pure Easter miracle. I don't even know what is happening with my son. He cleaned his room. Like, legit cleaned it. Like, made a mess for me because he brought all the stuff that he doesn't want anymore. You guys, this is really sad for me. He said that he doesn't want his Legos in his room anymore. You guys, it's so sad. Legos is like his only toy that he's like really ever played with. So it's just super sad to me that he doesn't want the Legos in his room anymore. Do you see this? I went from super red. I always blend down on my neck pretty far down because I am red. This way it'll kind of, it's not going to get rid of that because I didn't put enough on there, but it kind of just blends it all in. Hey, Chanel, I haven't seen you on here in forever. That is so awesome. I'm so glad you're on here. Okay, so then I am going to, not that one, that one's too light. Under eye concealer, because you can kind of just see where it just looks, I don't know, tired, because you know what? I'm a mom and I'm tired and life is rough. So you're going to see me use a couple concealers because I did buy this concealer, this darker concealer to contour with, but I never really did it. And then last month when the concealer was on sale, I really used it a lot and I absolutely loving it. Oh yes, you're working nights. I cannot even imagine working nights at all. Like, not at all. And then I just put it anywhere where I would kind of want to highlight. Anywhere that you kind of want to bring out a little bit. And then I just blend. I cannot fathom working nights. Y'all, at this point in my life, I really just can't even fathom working. I am over this whole day job thing. Like, I am super fortunate in that I make decent money. I have a lot of flexibility. So today, Dryden is home all day for Good Friday. And I can stay home with him and I can work. And then I can take a little break and do my makeup and then get back to work, right? But here's the thing. Whenever I saw that post the other day that said, when you think, I don't know if it said network marketing, direct sales, whatever the word was that they called it, that would be amazing. I missed a lot with my girls when they were little. When you're talking about direct sales is a scam, you know, whatever, but that you'll wait an entire year for a 50-cent raise. You guys, that's insane. Because you understand that every Epic mascara that you buy from me, I make a minimum of $6. A year for 50 cents an hour. That is insane. Insane. Like, don't even get me started because then you're promised bonuses and raises and reviews and you never get them. And no matter how hard you work, no one pays you what you're worth, right? I mean, like, sometimes you do. I do get paid well, and I'm not going to say that. But I know a lot of people who just feel like they do not get paid what they're worth. They can work harder, faster, do more, take on someone else's whole job. You can do all this stuff, and it doesn't matter. You're not compensated for that. That's not how direct sales is. So when we're thinking like direct sales is a scam, no, it ain't. It truly isn't, you guys. It's insane. The ways it has changed my family has been incredible. And when I think about waiting that year for a 50-cent raise, it makes me want to cry. Because I've spent so much of my life doing it when, you guys, I can literally make $6 by just selling a single mascara. And that's if I don't hit green status. And that's if my team doesn't do amazing. I mean, with all of that, I can make even more per sale. Because I get paid more if I hit certain statuses of my commissions, right? That's insane. 50 cents. When I think about that, it makes me sick. It truly does. The things that I've missed out on with my kids, especially the girls. With Dryden, I've had a pretty flexible job, so it's worked out okay for me. But with the girls, I didn't have that luxury of just being able to take off for every party or if they were home. No. They spent time with family. They spent time with babysitters. They did whatever because I had to work. Do you see what that concealer does? It makes me feel thin. But I've had to miss so much with the girls and I just don't want to miss anything else. And with Dryden, I just really haven't had to because I do have a flexible job, but not all jobs are like that, right? So I'm going to probably try to get off my rant, but y'all, I did get a new blush. This is Sisterly. This is Surreal. It's like my favorite, y'all. It is so amazing. And then this is Supple. Look at that one. That one's kind of fun. Maybe we should do it today. Every time I do it, I have done way too much and it's been insane. Like, I barely touch it and it's crazy. Like, barely touch it. Do you see? It's insane. I barely touched it. Like, barely touch it, y'all. Barely. It's insane. Yeah. But, so, y'all, I just love Younique. I love the company. Today they are doing a, I'm just kind of blending this all in together. Today they were doing a, what are those telephone fundraiser things? Like, is it a telethon or something like that? I don't know. They were doing one of those to raise money for the Younique Foundation. And the last time I checked, they had raised enough money to support 2 girls a month going to the Younique Foundation, to the Haven Retreat. That's so awesome. I love Younique because of its mission, because of just its company. I don't even know. I love the company. Even if the products weren't amazing and their sisterhood was crap, the company is amazing. Neither of which is true, because I truly love, love, love. Remember my setting spray at the beginning? I'm just going to go ahead and use it again for my highlighter. I use it with a big brush, but I just kind of pinch it so it's thin, because I like to get more on there than what the fan brush will do, because I really like to glow. But you guys, I'm so excited. I'm so excited because this morning someone joined my team, and she said that she was just gonna, you know, kidnap, just get the kit, don't do anything. You can do that, you guys. You can get the kit. You get the new mascara, the 4D that I can't even get yet until one more person gets this kit. And then you get another mascara. Depending on which kit, you can get like 3 or 4 mascaras. It's crazy. And then, this is my setting powder. Then you can, you get a brightening mask, which if you watched my video last night when it was bedtime, I was up. Yep, that was me. So you get all of that, and you get the opportunity to make money and earn a living doing it, but you don't have to. And she said, no, I don't. I just want the kit. No big deal. And then I literally saw her post and say, I'm going to sell it. You guys, you can't help but just be excited, especially because she has tried the products before. Once you try the products, you understand it, because you're not spending any more money than really what you are at like Sephora or Ulta or MAC or something like that. And you get paid for referrals to it. Like, this is my company. I get a $10.99 every year. It's so fantastic. Okay, because brows are so important, I needed to tell you. I do the liner and the palette. Let me show you. This is the palette. I've had this for, it was 2 years in February. So you can see the wax is gone in the highlight, but the other stuff is still a lot there. Like, I'll probably end up buying another one just for the wax. If you guys know of just a wax, like a setting, which really, do I need the wax if I do the setting spray? I don't really know. Probably not. I probably just think I should because it's number 5. So I do a liner to line my brows from where I overplucked in middle school. Anybody else feel me here? I line it first and then I shade it with the palette. And I didn't like that part, so I just kind of lightened it a little. What's everybody doing this weekend? Today is Good Friday. Did you guys see my post? I was super emotional. Do you ever post those posts where you just bawl all the way through posting them? And you're like, this is so ridiculous. Why am I posting something that I'm bawling trying to post? But I felt like it was so important because this morning, a girl sent me a message and said, I never knew when I met you almost 4 years ago that my life would be so changed by you. And I messaged back, are you kidding me? I feel the same way. And it was so amazing. So it got me to thinking about other times in my life where I just didn't understand what God was doing. Because literally I am in the middle of raising 3 teenage girls, 2 16-year-olds and a 17-year-old. And I literally think, God, why? Why are you doing this to me? Because it's so difficult. My husband daily, I hear him say these words. I thank God I was never a teenage girl. Like, he understands how difficult this whole situation is. And I'm looking at God going, why? Why would you do this? This is just downright mean. Like, have you ever had those situations where you feel like, God, this is so mean, so mean? No, it's not. You guys, I don't even know. I don't want to get too emotional, but I just looked at this morning, just a couple situations in my life where I felt like in the beginning, it would never make a difference. Never. I literally started at Liberty Hospital in a cubicle, and I sat by this girl who constantly, I felt like, got me in trouble because she talked a lot, and our boss would constantly come by and say, I can hear you talking, get to work. And she was constantly, and this girl I felt like was constantly just getting me in trouble because she talked so much. But I really liked this girl, so I talked back. So really, maybe it wasn't all her fault that we would get in trouble quite a bit. But 10 years later, like, I've stayed in contact with her this whole time. 10 years later, she's asking me questions about my relationship with Jesus. And if it's a religion or a relationship and she needs some understanding and some clarity and she just doesn't understand what I'm ever talking about. And I literally sat down with her. I invited her to my church, which if you don't have a church to go to this Easter, come with me. But let's get there early so we can get a seat, because so many people only go to church on Easter and it drives me insane. But I was one of those people as a kid. We didn't go to church when I was real little. Now, as I got older, maybe after 10, I did. But before that, I really didn't go to church except for Easter with my grandma. My mom's asking me if she's supposed to get Brittany. Well, she don't know I'm on the live and I can't answer her. But so I went to church on Sunday. So you should come to church with me, but we should get there early. And actually, my church does breakfast on Easter. So if we get there by 9 or a little after, we can have breakfast too. And it's like a hot breakfast. Oh, I'm so excited, you guys. I love breakfast food. It's my favorite. But, so, I forgot what I was talking about. Where's my palette? 6. Let me find it. Okay. Oops, sorry. Oh, goodness. Okay. So sometimes whenever I feel like I just don't know what's going on, God's got this. And like this morning was just such an epiphany of things. Like I literally felt like, oh my gosh, I met my husband when I was 8 and I thought he was the meanest individual on the planet. He locked me in a camper with bees and he says they were wasps, which is even worse. Why would he even say that? I have no idea. But what, I mean, like seriously, this kid was mean. Like, I think it was because I was there playing with his cousin and she was kind of mean to them probably. And so they were mean to the both of us. And it was annoying. And he says, the only thing I remember about you was your voice was so screechy and you were always yelling at Sam to come home. Because I was probably the rule follower and Sam wasn't. But I literally met Kyle when I was 8 years old. 8 years old! That's insane. Like I didn't know then what God was doing when I was 8 years old. Like, not a freaking clue. Like, that's just insane to me. That we just don't know what's going on. And then still, I'm trying to raise 3 teenagers over here going, God, why are you being so mean? Like, I probably said that exact same thing in that camper with those wasps. God, why are you being so mean? I had to meet that guy. He had to give me Dryden. I had to live happily ever after with him. Like, I don't know. So then I just got to thinking, I wonder if the things I'm going through right now when I'm like, God, 3 teenage girls, really? 2 16-year-olds and 17? Why are you so mean? That ain't what about it. It isn't. I have the opportunity to raise these girls and to teach them that they are enough, that they don't have to stand by and let anybody tell them that boys are too good for them, that they're not good enough to do whatever it is they want to do. Like, I have the opportunity to just instill confidence and an idea that they are beautiful because they are God's child and God don't make mistakes. Like, I just have such an amazing opportunity to make such an impact on these girls. And I feel like I'm at a place in my own life where I am so happy and content with myself. And that did not happen as a teenager. That did not even happen in my 20s. But if I can impart any small part of this wisdom right now into those 3 girls, if they can go out into this world and impart that in anybody else, oh, you guys, I have the chills. I literally have the chills just thinking about the opportunity I have. So some days when I'm thinking, God, why are you being so mean? God's like, I've given you this amazing opportunity. And you guys, everything was like that. Me chatting with a girl who always got me in trouble at work. Guys, 10 years later, I got to see her accept Jesus as her personal savior and be baptized. You guys, that is so freaking huge. Like, because I'm almost 40. Now I can see the things in hindsight. And can you imagine what I will see 10 years from now about this moment right now of, God, why do you hate me? 3 teenage girls? For real. Why do you hate me? Like, come on now. But in 10 years, I'm going to see why I had to do this right here. Maybe 20. I don't know. Because I think I posted, because I met Kyle at 8. So 21 years later, we, like, I don't even know. You guys, this is insane to me. It's absolutely insane to me. But I don't know. Life is good and life works out and life is so difficult sometimes, but I absolutely love it. So I just have to keep telling myself I wouldn't change a thing. You guys, this is the same color that I just did that transition color. Bridget, am I right? Do you sometimes want to just say like, oh my gosh, why does my house smell like a sock all the time? Because literally if I open Dryden's door, my whole house smells like a dirty sock, and I don't understand that. I can't even fathom having more than one boy. Oh my gosh, my whole like entire house and yard would smell like a dirty sock. I don't even get it. Today I told him, open up your window, let this place air out just a little bit, and can we clean it just a little bit? And he cleaned it. Oh my gosh, he cleaned it. Now he's up at the park, but y'all, he cleaned his room. I mean, it still smells like a dirty sock, but it looks like a clean sock. I don't even know. This morning, I found laundry in a basket downstairs. I couldn't even tell if it was clean or dirty. I think his clothes just come out of the dryer smelling like a dirty sock. I don't even know. But then whenever I think about how much this little boy has changed me and how amazing and better my life is because of him, oh, you guys, that right there makes me smile. And then that makes me forget about all of the hard times. Y'all, he came into this house yesterday trying to lie to me. My 10-year-old angel boy came into this house trying to lie to me. And I completely called him out on it. And you could see immediately, if I call him out on something, he's not going to lie. Like, he will try to see what he can get away with. And I think that he was trying to help Brittany by being sneaky. No, we ain't doing that. Oh, my angel boy lied. Oh, I wanted to kill him, but I didn't. I just said, go play. Because I really think his heart was in the right place. In knowing that his sister gets herself in enough trouble, he did not want him. Oh, yeah. But I don't even know. You guys, I think that his heart was in the right place because Brittany gets herself in enough trouble that he didn't want to get her in any more trouble. But the thing was, is what he was lying about wasn't even a big deal. Here's my thing with children right now. I'm just going to say this. They are idiots. I'm convinced I was too. They don't understand the things that will get them in trouble, like lying. Like, usually the things that they lie about aren't even things that you would get in trouble about. So let me just give you yesterday's example. Dryden comes in and says, hey, Brittany, he's already been at the park and he comes all the way home, which I say all the way home, it's like 2 blocks. He says, hey, Brittany, you want to go to the park with me and hang out? Really? Because you don't got enough friends up at the park to hang out with? No. And I said, why do you want Brittany to come to the park with you? He says, I just want to hang out with her. I looked him straight in his face. I'm like, Dryden, is there a boy up at the park that told you to walk down here and see if Brittany could come and hang out at the park? Yeah. I'm sorry, Mom. Don't lie. Like, she could go hang out at the park with, because there's multiple kids. It's not like she's hanging out in a dark closet, right? You're in the middle of town. Which, kids are crafty. I'm not stupid. But, I mean, can I go to the park to hang out with a boy? I don't care. Like, go for it. Enjoy. Like, you're 16 years old. This is what it's about. But for real, don't be lying and telling me that, you know, you want to hang out with your 16-year-old sister when you're 10. That kid, my angel baby, lied to me. He felt so terrible, you guys. So terrible. It was really pretty sad how terrible he felt. And he was just like, Mom, I'm really sorry. And he said it like 15 times. I'm like, get your butt out of here and go to the park and play because you got like an hour left. So he kind of knows when he has to come home because he knows he has to be home by 8 o'clock if he doesn't have school the next day. Well, I don't know that Brittany's really been hanging out at the park a lot because she did have a boyfriend that now they've broken up. Oh, my thing's not coming. Okay. So she hasn't really been hanging out at the parks. So yes, Bridget. Oh my gosh, yes. And here's the crazy thing is that when they do this stupid stuff, I literally look at them every time and I'm like, I know that you think I am like an antique, but I did this. The other day, Kyle literally looked at Brittany and he said, if you're going to do this, You got to get a whole lot better at it because you suck at this whole teenage hiding things from your parents. Which, thank goodness, she does suck. But it sucks for her when she's always in trouble. Which, this week was good. This week was good. No stupidity. No trouble. She got to go to the park and hang out with boys. I ain't even ready for all that, y'all. I ain't even ready. Stella's graduating this year. And she has made raising a teenage girl easy because she hasn't been that interested in boys. She says that all the boys at her school are stupid and immature. Holla. I love that child. And so she has just made raising a teenage girl super easy, where Lucy and Brittany are the complete opposite. And every boy at school is so amazing and so cute, and they're all so sweet, and oh, it's insane. It's ridiculous. And I know I was there, so I like have to apologize to my mom right now. Like, I'm sorry I was so boy crazy and an idiot. But Stella just made it super easy, so yeah. She's graduating now. Brittany's hanging out with boys at the park while Dryden's trying to lie for her and say like, oh, I just want my sister to come out and hang out with me. No, you don't. Like, if you're gonna lie, like, think of something better. Don't be like, I've been playing up at the park for 3 hours and I just now thought about Brittany. Maybe she'd like to come hang out with me. But you gotta love the kid who is trying to protect his sister just in case she might get in more trouble. Because she is a little boy crazy, she tends to get a little wild in defending these idiots and sticking up for them and doing crazy, stupid stuff. So I think that his heart was in the right place and wanting to protect her by saying, oh, I just want her to come hang out with me. Not, there's this boy up there who wants her to come hang out. But it's like the park. It's not a dark alley. And they can't hang out after dark anyway, so. Y'all, this is what I'm saying. And I'm like, God, why? Why me? Why can't I just have my angel baby? Why does he got to come in lying to me for his sister? Which, can't you, like, you know, you can't tell your kids this, but you can kind of just in your own heart be like, I love that he did that. I love that he has some loyalty to her. You know what I mean? Like, I love that my kids will stick up for each other. Because my sister and I did that for each other, right? Like, I really want them to be honest with me and do the right thing. But let's be real. They're human. I'm not perfect. I can't expect them to be. And I tell my kids this all the time, but I do expect you to be honest. You can be imperfect, but as long as you're honest, you'll survive it, I promise. You might not like the consequences, but you'll survive it. You act a fool and lie, you might not survive it. But you guys, here's what my thing. God's got a plan for me. I don't know what it is with these teenagers, why I gotta have so many at one time. But God's got this. God has got this. I don't even know. So, yeah, there's that. My Epic Mascara. You guys, I only need one more person to take me up on an amazing deal, and I can get the 4D mascara. And you get it in the amazing deal. Can I just say that crap? How come you can get something that I can't? Like, I get it, but hey, I want it too. I want all the stuff. All right, so there's my full face. I'm feeling very springy. You see my eyeshadow? It's all pink. I love pink. I love this palette so much. It's so amazing. This month only on sale, 20% off. And it comes with a lipstick, a mascara, and the palette for 20% off. So I don't even know if I'm going to put on any lipstick. I wish that the Hottie lip plumpers were still available because I love them. But this is just a little lesson. You should get stuff when I tell you to get it. Otherwise, it's gone. Like these, they're gone. This is a lip plumper and color. It's like a gloss lip plumper. Isn't that color pretty? And they named them after presenters. So that's super cool. This is Jenna. But you can't get it. Don't you love me for that? But I'm just staying at home. So I need plump lips, but not necessarily a whole lot of color, which this is kind of a whole lot of color. I hope they bring them back. I would love it if they brought them back this summer. That would be so amazing. And in like 72 other colors. I don't know. But all right, I got to get back to work. But Full Face Friday. It's makeup day, right? So you guys, happy Good Friday. Happy Easter. I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow. We'll see. Oh, Gina and I might be. I don't know. We'll see. My hair is insane. But that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right, guys. I love you guys. Bye.